Hey, so yesterday I saw Motherless Brooklyn, and this is gonna be my spoiler-free review of it. I wrote down some notes. This is my second draft of it. Hopefully I can get everything this time. Right now I'm uploading my first draft, and I'll delete it if this one's better. So I'm gonna try to get everything in the notes this time. So spoiler free, so I will be as vague as possible and try to just check everything that I wanted to mention in this review. So, first thing I want to get off the plate, is Edward Norton. It was ambitious of him, to quote himself in Birdman, to write, direct, and act in his own movie, and he pulled it off really well. The cinematography in the movie was great. uh, the rest of the cast also pulls their own weight very well. My personal favorite being Willem DaFoe, who I wish got a little bit more resolution at the end of the movie. Like, I wish it went more into what happens to the characters after the movie, but it's okay because the movie was, like, affecting. Like, the movie emotionally wasn't very affecting to me, but the ending was. But up to that point, it really wasn't. Uh, but even though it is a drama, don't think that it's completely sad. It's surprisingly really funny. Uh, but if you go in expecting that it's like any of these things or expecting that's an action movie. It's not, even though there is some action in it. It's more of like, if I had to pin it down to one genre, I would call it a neo-noir, because it is like a throwback to the classic noir films while not entirely ignoring the new neo-noir films that have recently come out. And yeah, it's great. It's bombed pretty bad at the box office, but you should definitely go and see it. I think I've touched on how great the cinematography is, especially during the dream-like drug scene. That scene is great. The cast is notably hard to work with, so it's interesting to see them all working together. Like, Bruce Willis is in the film, which is interesting, and you can tell that he can tell that it's a good movie. So it's like this and Glass are like the hardest he's tried at acting since like Looper and Moonrise Kingdom, like that era. So it's nice to see him trying again. um I always forget stuff around this point. Let me go down the list again in my brain. The mystery was pretty well done. At a couple of points, I got a little confused. But overall, it's pretty intriguing and surprising. Sorry, I'm trying to remember all the things I wrote down. It's just so much. Gosh, it's so hard to remember. The the mist the mist. Um wow, I am losing track even more this time. The movie has people complain that the movie was too long, like the critics did. But I wouldn't say that the movie is that problem at all. After all, audiences seem to really like it. And yeah, I agree. It's not too long at all. Like, I would not complain that's too long. There may be one, maybe two scenes that didn't need to be there, but I wouldn't complain that's too long. I know I'm forgetting stuff, but what am I forgetting? I said the whole cast was great. Oh, Edward Norton's character is a very unusual type of hero. We don't usually see his kind of hero because he has like unusual tics and like an unusual like mental disorder. And he's also like an unusual anti-hero like type detective because he doesn't have some grand scheme to save Brooklyn like a superhero. He just wants to save this girl because if like the bad guy touches her, he'll kill him basically. Is what it amounts to, which is like grounded and realistic, and I really like that. Uh what else? I think I said Willem DaFoe is my favorite part of the movie. What else? The movie is a little bit on the slower side, but I don't think that was necessarily a problem. Gosh, what am I forgetting? Anyways, I gave the movie a 7.75 because I couldn't figure out if I wanted to give it a 7.5 or an 8. I'm gonna think for a minute to figure out if I'm forgetting anything. Because I don't want to forget anything. Thanks for watching this review, I guess. Cinematography was really good. What am I missing here? There's gotta be something I'm missing here. It's funny, it had good cinematography, it's well acted. Edward Norton and Willem DaFoe were the standouts. What am I missing? What am I missing? Resolution. Not an action movie. What am I missing?